1987, the year hip-hop went to the next level. These albums introduced us to some of the greatest artists in hip-hop and left a mark on the game. NWA drops NWA and the Posse, and the world hadn't heard anything like it. Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, Eazy-E, MC Ren, DJ Yella was telling you just how it was. They brought realities of street life, the good and the bad, straight to the turntable. This was uncut, unapologetic storytelling. NWA didn't hold back. They challenged the status quo with every verse. They sparked controversy, dialogue, but most importantly, they sparked the movement. The album's production, Arabian Prince and Dr. Dre, who was already a mastermind. That West Coast sound became instantly iconic. Their next album, Straight Outta Compton, was a cultural phenomenon, and they inspired a whole new generation of artists. They were fearless, and they changed the game forever. Over in New York, KRS-One and Boogie Down Productions were dropping knowledge. Criminal Minded was their debut, and it was a game changer. KRS-One had a message. He tackled social issues head on, from poverty to police brutality to education. He made listeners think critically, to question the system, and to fight for justice. But Criminal Minded wasn't just about conscious lyrics. The beats went hard. DJ Scott LaRock's production was groundbreaking. He sampled everything from reggae to rock, creating a unique and powerful sound. South Bronx became an anthem for the borough, a testament to the resilience and creativity of the people. Boogie Down Productions weren't afraid to speak truth to power. They inspired future conscious rappers and cemented their place in hip-hop history. No conversation about hip-hop's golden age is complete without Eric B. and Rakim, Paid in Full. Their debut album was a masterclass in rhyme and flow. Rakim, the God MC, was speaking in poetry. His complex rhyme schemes, his intricate wordplay, his effortless flow. It was like nothing anyone had ever heard before. He elevated the art of MCing to a whole new level. And let's not forget Eric B., the mastermind behind the turntables. His innovative production, sampling jazz, funk, and soul, created the perfect backdrop for Rakim's lyrical genius. These tracks became instant classics. They influenced many rappers and producers. Eric B. and Rakim were innovators. Their legacy is one of pure artistry. Paid in Full remains an example to the power of words on the track. '87 wasn't all about rough realism and social commentary. DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince burst onto the scene with a playful, energetic, and catchy sound. Rock the House, their debut album, was something different. Will Smith, the Fresh Prince, was a natural-born entertainer. His charisma, his humor, his ability to connect with the audience was undeniable. He brought a lightheartedness to hip-hop, making it more accessible to a wider audience. And DJ Jazzy Jeff, the turntablist extraordinaire, his skills were unmatched, and he brought a whole new level of excitement to their live shows. DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince broke down barriers and brought hip-hop to the mainstream, including TV show success and the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. In 1989, they became the first hip-hop artist to win a Grammy Award. They proved hip-hop could be fun, relatable, and commercially successful without sacrificing its soul. Let's head back to the West Coast, where Ice-T, who had been in the game for years, finally dropped his debut album, Rhyme Pays. It was an unfiltered look at the life on the streets. Ice-T wasn't afraid to tell it how it was. He rapped about drugs, violence, poverty, and the realities of living in South Central LA. He was a storyteller, a poet laureate of the streets. 6 in the Morning, the album's lead single, is considered by many to be one of the first gangster rap songs. It set the tone for Ice-T's career and influenced countless artists. Along with Too Short, he was one of the first rappers on the West Coast to get national recognition. He was a gangster, and he used his platform to speak out against injustice. Ice-T's legacy extends beyond music. He's been in a lot of movies and TV shows over the years, solidifying himself as a top-tier legend in the industry. This was a year for revolution, and no group embodied that spirit more than Public Enemy. Yo, Bum Rush the Show, their debut album was an explosion. It was loud, it was aggressive, it was unapologetically black. Chuck D, the frontman, was a force of nature. His voice boomed through the speakers, delivering powerful messages about social injustice, racial inequality, and the need for change. Flavor Flav, the hype man, was the perfect foil, bringing a sense of humor and energy to their explosive performances. And also the Bomb Squad, Public Enemy's production team. They created a dense, chaotic, and a groundbreaking sound. Their tracks were calls to action. Public Enemy were activists, revolutionaries, using music as a weapon to fight for justice. Flavor Flav went on to become a reality TV icon, and in 2013, they were inducted into the Rock Hall of Fame. In '87, hip-hop went from the streets to the charts, from the parks to the airwaves. These debut albums not only introduced us to some of the greatest names in hip-hop, it also set the stage for the game's evolution. They set the stage for the debut albums of '88, but for 1987, it's a wrap.